What is going on, people? I am here for day number 12 of the 31 Days Hath October series, which I'm doing on this channel. For those of you who don't know what it is, where have you been the last 11 days? But anyway, for those of you who don't know what it is my series where I do 31 horror movie reviews in 31 days. Or at least try to throw some kind of horror review or update or anything like that. I think day number 3 or 4 or whatever was an update. Anyway, this is, like I said, my series. I do more independent titles, and I try to do them in alphabetical order. There's a whole bunch of people that are doing some kind of 31 days. So if you, seen the movie I reviewed or might not be up your alley, check out everybody else who's doing some kind of 31 days. I have all their links in the description for their channels. So I know everybody likes watching horror movies during the month of October, so there's going to be a whole bunch of movies to check out because, like I said, most people are doing some kind of 31 days of horror, 31 days of Halloween, whatever have you. I'm not the only one doing independent stuff. Jonathan Moody is as well at Indie Cafe, or Indie Film Cafe. I got the link in the bottom. The 13th Wolfman's doing something. There's a whole bunch of people doing it. Check out the description, like I said, for everybody else who's doing it. The only difference between me and Jonathan, trying to do them in alphabetical order. Today's letter is K. But before I get into the review and into the movie, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And, of course, hit that bell button so you know when I do upload more stuff. This month, you technically don't have to do it because I'll be uploading a video every day. But for future reference, if you want to see more reviews or updates or anything like that, hit that bell button. So today's letter is K, and the movie I'm going with is Kolobos. This movie is put out by Arrow Video, if you couldn't tell. It's written and directed by Daniel Liatowicz. Horrible with names, so we're going to mess up a lot of these names. The other director is David Todd Overick. One of the other writers is Neen Enbog. N-N-E Ebong. Don't know. It stars Amy Weber, Danny Terranova, Nicole Pellerine, among many others. So pretty much what this movie here is, think of Big Brother turned bad kind of deal. It's pretty much a group of people, all different, from different walks of life, from different, places and all that stuff. They come together into a house and it's pretty much getting taped. So, like I said, Big Brother or Jersey Shore or any like Real World or whatever have you kind of deal. Pretty much it's for everybody else's enjoyment, seeing what goes on in the house with a bunch of strangers and stuff like that. Well, I don't know what they signed up for or thought they signed up for, or, they signed up for it and the people who are running this kind of turned on it. Well, let's just say this house of fun and excitement, or what it should be, turns into a house of fear and craziness. There's like booby traps throughout the house, and then one of the girls that came into the house has, I guess even before this, had dreams and premonitions of this like faceless person who's wearing a mask or something along that line, and the person goes out and starts killing people. Well, not only do these booby traps start popping up and some of the people start dying, all of a sudden this faceless person is now pretty much more vivid, more like in their face and all that. Well, especially the girl that is dreaming about it. But let's just say what should be a fun house experience and running into people and enjoying themselves turns into pretty much a survival mode kind of deal, where now who can they trust? Can they trust each other kind of deal? Because again, it is a bunch of strangers coming in, and like I said, a lot of them are from different walks of life and all that stuff. So it is a pretty, interesting dynamic, because again, you've seen so many like the Jersey Shore and stuff like that, people get into fights, but just imagine now it's like a life or death situation, and how much crazier and how much more like stressful of a situation it becomes. very interesting. I've never seen this beforehand. Because this one actually came out, I believe, in 1999 or something like that. So this one's been around for years, about 20 years or so. So don't remember seeing it, never really heard of it. So when Arrow put it out, I'm like, oh, this sounds, I know, I saw a whole bunch of people getting it and saying they really did dig it. So I'm like, oh, let me check it out, add it to my Arrow collection, and let's just say it didn't disappoint. It was very, like I said, I'm surprised I didn't hear about it beforehand, but it kind of slipped through my fingers, checked it out, and really did enjoy it. Like I said, different take on a, Big Brother type deal or Jersey Shore or whatever have you. What I do for every review is I'll leave the trailer for it so you can check it out. I'll leave the IMDb link and all the everything that it says there, and I'll leave the link to where you can purchase it. I believe I bought this one off Amazon, so I'll leave the Amazon link. And like I said, in the description, I will leave everybody else who's doing some kind of 31 days. Again, if you've seen this movie or it doesn't really sound, too good to you or whatever, check out everybody else who's doing it, because I'm sure you'll find a movie between all of us, everybody who's doing it, that you might want to check out. Like I said, 13th Wolfman, Jonathan Moody, Brian Gatto, a whole bunch of people. If I sat down and listed everybody, it'd be another 10 minutes. Maybe not 10 minutes, but check out, like I said, everybody else's links. And hopefully you're enjoying this. 12 days down, almost halfway through the month. It's kind of crazy, It is a fun month, but it is a long month. That's why I don't go like deep into these reviews, just because there's so many of them. But definitely check out this. Like I said, I'll leave the trailer, Kolobos. I'll leave the trailer, I'll leave the link to where you can purchase it, and I'll leave everybody else's links, as well as all my other social media. I got a Facebook fan page, I got a Twitter, got an Instagram, where I show off my movies behind me, or the movies behind me. Part of the Dorkening, which tomorrow we have I can't think of his name right now, it's escaping me, but it's the director of a short called The Door. So check us out, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Every Tuesday we talk to independent directors, actors, actresses, but all in the horror genre. So check us out, The Wicked Horror Show. And guess that's really about it. So again, check out Kolobos, check out everybody else, check out the description, and until tomorrow, I'll see you guys.